What's up, Reefers? Welcome to Alex Explore Corals, where I'm giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly in my daily video long series. So come check it out. Don't miss an episode. Come see what lives and what, in fact, doesn't make it, and learn from my mistakes. So let's check out what we got today. And this is a shot of my main display today. And what I can tell you is I got a huge algae bloom. That's right, I got all kinds of algae going on in here from this surely overdosed the reef and the chicken manure, dehydrated chicken manure. Certainly, well, I was adding a fourth of the recommended dosage of one, and I started adding fourth of the recommended dosage of the other one, just to try to kind of get the phosphates and nitrates, well, both of them basically up. And so I could not be dosing as much of the liquid phosphate and the liquid nitrate to this one, but certainly too much. So certainly I would say the maximum would be at 1/4 of the recommended dosage. It'd be like half of this, because certainly just huge algae bloom right here, all covered up on the glasses. It's just after not even one day. It's like 12 hours later at the most, and I could hardly see in here. So there's a good shot of it there, and all along the line right here, and on the back glass, and got the same green and brown slime absolutely everywhere, covering up absolutely everything, similar to my coral quarantine system before in a way. So not sure why I added the chemical clean here, but it's been 2 days, so probably gonna take another 2 days hopefully to see its effects. I might have to do another dosage. But like I said, just looking at it, looks similar. It's just slime here. See there. But anyway, one thing I wanted to show you guys on here that I had an idea that I put on here was simply this black line along the bottom. That's right. This line, just add a little bit of electrical tape to the bottom of this Cade aquarium right here to give it this kind of a cleaner line. It's kind of an interesting way to present and to hide that area of the aquarium. So it certainly goes, fits right in with the back acrylic, well, back coloring in the back. So see this way right here, it just gives me a good line right there. And it's interesting because with the tape right here, you can adjust it as you go. You can try it out and move it up and down and see what works for you. But this seems like it might be good. I'm gonna try it out. I'm not sure if 100% gonna stick with it in the long term, or whether it's going to last effectively. But certainly might be the idea too is that if I don't have time to clean it really well, just hit it with the magnet cleaner. That it would be much easier to maintain. Like that, just hitting that line right there, just getting it below that line, whether it's the coralline algae, the green algae, or any of the diatoms on that area of the glass, right? And so this is just electrical tape I did to that, and that's just temporary. And I did order some good duct tape off of Amazon that look good, because most of that's black, not on the outside, but it's black on the inside. And so that definitely is going to help, because most of the tuck tapes are kind of a grayish on the inside, and it doesn't look quite as good, because I did my coral quarantine over here in the duct tape, black duct tape with the gray. So let's go check that out and see what that looks like over here. But you can see it over here from a distance. There it is. You see huge difference though. One thing of note is that I cover it up, all of that sand underneath there. That's right, where all of that cyanobacteria was at over here. The red slime was all down here in the slime, or in the sand, and in the crushed coral right here. So certainly aesthetically speaking, even without that, it definitely looks better, and it gives kind of same kind of a black backdrop to contrast the nice corals that are right in front of it, right? So certainly happy with this so far, but like I said, I ordered this even better stuff off of Amazon that has the other side is black as well, whereas this is gray. So you can't really see it right here, but when you look at it, on the glass on this side of it, you can see the reflection over here of the gray tape going that way and then in front. So just looks a little bit aesthetically better to have black on both sides. So I'm getting that, and then I'm going to remove this and see what that's like. But definitely a fan. And so one idea too though is, I'm sure there's quite a few applications where you can try to do the same thing, not only on the bottom but on the top as well. And so I'm going to be playing around with putting a float on this one connected directly to my purified water system, right? Exactly the same as my display, of course, with the fail-safe valve on it, leak sensor valve, right? And so yeah, but this way you can control the level at the top, and if I wanted to drop down the level to a lower level for that reason, then I could do that, and aesthetically I could put like a black border on the top of it and it might look better. So I'm sure there's some applications for that. Another option too would be to more of a long-term solution for some people would be to just paint it. If they're certain that they want the exact height where they're at, they can just get their black paint and paint it just like that. Should be fine. And I kind of got that idea too from the way that they had designed this Cade aquarium right here, because they have this type of like black backing right here that they put on the on the side. And so yeah, it's like comes out maybe like 1/4 of an inch on the outside, and at first I didn't like it, but now I'm definitely a big fan of how they did that, because at first I was like, no, that's not, didn't like it, but yeah, I mean, definitely hides any of the algae that's just growing along the silicone right there. I can't see the silicone whatsoever, so it's just, yeah, just, really easy to keep that looking that clean like that, with hardly that much effort, a lot less effort than if it was just a straight line like this one over here. This one is on the 20-gallon quarantine system, just have a normal straight lined edge on this side, and then the silicone's right there. So of course, I have to, if it gets, really have to maintain the silicone on that, well, the edge on that side the same as the edge on this side, with some scrapers, blade scrapers, and everything else would have you, and toothbrushes, another thing that I use almost daily or as needed to really keep those edges looking nice and clean like this. And so what else do we got today? So let's check it out. These guys over here definitely looking better and better. Home record right there, crazy extension. Never seen it quite that good, so hopefully everyone else will follow suit along with those rainbow splices. Move this millipore right up, green millipore right there. Certainly died off in the back of it. Not so. Front side's looking good. The other side is dead. But what else do we got? Okay. Princess Peach still hanging on. Okay, this one right here, that one's the old Christmas Mirabellis, got that from Unique Corals. It still has this, just the lightest of colors, so just like it's about to die, right? But it's been like that for this whole time, so really hanging on, surprised that it's still alive. I thought it was gonna die. And it still can from one to the next. So, and then one next to it there is the green bally slimer, but definitely isn't green anymore. It's just barely some green polyps on it. The rest of it's just straight brown. You can see he's kind of behind the rock there. But and next to him, we got the firecracker. He certainly has the nicest purple I've ever seen on any acro. It looks absolutely stunning, just under the warm, whitest of lights. Well, I've got the white lights right here, along with the cool whites with my Radiant XR15, along with the warm lights turned up too as well a little bit. So that's a shot of them right there, and a little bit of polyp extension on them. And this is the one that has the zoanthid sticking off on the side of them. So there's a little bonus that I wasn't actually wanted, but alright guys, so here's this excuse me, here's the orange Setosa right here. Good polyp extension on him, but of course you can see on the top dying back and losing his color, just like all the other Montiporas that I've had in the past. But maybe it's just the die off here with the recent red slime scandals. So I'm thinking that it has a chance to recover, even though certainly has some dead tissue on the other side of it, even more on that whole back side. And let's check out the other bigger grain millipore. Definitely getting his polyp extension back and looking good to me. Got this one on the front right here. This is the old Elmo's Revenge. That's right, I thought it was completely dead. I got this one confused with another one. I thought it was dead. I couldn't even remember what this one was called. I went back and looked. I had to go back and look at my own videos and figure out what coral this was. Come to find out, I looked at it. Oh yeah, this is Elmo's Revenge. I went to go back and look at my receipt, and then sure enough, I thought it had died, and there it is. I got confused with the other one. Yeah, but the other one was similar. Was the Reef Raft Red Robin, right? The Red Robin. Red Stick certainly did die, but okay. So I got this one. This one's Elmo's Revenge, and hopefully it's gonna live. Next to it, we got the Jason Fox Flame, looking as pale as ever, but still alive. And then in the back, we've got more of Abe. That's the nuclear millipora, still alive. And then also at the Rainbow Loom, Rainbow, still alive. And that one right there is the Canary Yellow, and it's lost all of its green. That was the yellow. Now it's just a straight brown. Still alive. And the bonsai in the back, it's got good polyp extension. So, and Frankie's to the left, still alive. Thought it was gonna die along with those other red tables that I had got, but I think it might be Abe's magic or something, because this dude is still alive. And then to the left over here, I got the pink lemonade. Definitely not. Well, it's a little pinkish under the tinic light, greenish yellow, but they're calling it pink lemonade. But he's definitely looking a little darker, a little greenish, definitely looking healthy to me, good color. And this one right there, I think that one is the yellow tips that I got from Unique Corals. Then to the left of this one, we got the pink Fuego from Unique Coral, still alive. Thought these guys were going to be wasted away because they were just like these 3/4 inch frags. Certainly harder to keep these little bitty, freshly cut 3/4 inch frags alive. But they're still there, they lost their color, but so check back to see if they didn't make it. Key lime pie, gotta love it, Abe. I'm sure you got all kinds more of this stuff. Absolutely fabulous. Millipora, green millipora, unique, very different from anything else around, and a really good pop extension. So hopefully I don't kill this one. And the blueberry stellifora, here's a close-up of him, and check his cut. Some of this dieback or discoloration all underneath him right there. It's probably from not getting quite enough light right there, but he's already kind of lashed into that spot right there really nice, because I don't want to move him around, and I'm just going to let him grow let him do whatever he's gonna do as far as that for now, until I get him into the main display, hopefully. And we'll go here to the left, Miyagi Tort from Unique Corals, and it's got some polyp extension on him. Certainly does. So, but definitely lost his color. He did have a purple and green. So, and then next to him, I gotta move this so I can actually see him too, is the shortcake right there. And I know it definitely has some die off on him as well, and it's super pilled out as well. But that's the Unique Corals shortcake. And what else? Clams hanging out, doing fabulous from Biota, and settling in nicely. What else we got over here, guys? And any more other? Oh yeah. So these are the Aquarium. I still got that one right there, the Blue Bali Slimer, still alive, and as well as Abe's Firecrackers, gotten some better coloration, doing good. Check them out from this side. Gotta check them out. Here's the aquarium. We gotta check them out. Alright, so what do we got? Close up of the firecracker and focus in. Come on, what do we? Let's check them out. We gotta get in close. Get in close. Check out. Well, nice. That's the best polyp extension I've ever seen in this guy. Best coloration. This close enough to actually see the flatworms and red buds and black bugs and acro eating parasites, but I don't see anything here. But that's just me. So let me know in the comments and everything else, Abe, if you see anything, or whoever is seeing anything on this one. But looking pretty good. Might be moving this guy over to get a little bit more light into the, move him over a little bit into the middle of the aquarium a little bit, so we get a little bit more light, hopefully. And yep, good best polyp extension I've seen thus far on the Jason Fox Special Varieties. Definitely loving that, guys. And let's check out the Salmon Corals one over here. We got good focus. Got the orange Salmon Coral right here. It's got some green tips on them though, green edges, and gotta love it. So hopefully it's gonna do good. And Time Warp Salmon Coral. Oh yeah, fuzzy. You can see these micro polyps right here, just like the awesome footage given by Tidal Gardens. And thanks Stamps for that. Definitely love those live footages that you give on your live sales. One recommendation I would have would be to have that same not only just the pictures but the video as well on your website when you're just buying all the corals and everything else. When you get some free time, I'm sure you really love doing that. And here's the green branching salmon coral as well. One of my favorites. It lasts a while and then something goes wrong and the salmon corals die, but they're generally pretty hardy, which is why I bought out another set of them. So hopefully they'll be able to make it this time around. Check out the Turbonaria right there. Unique Corals. Turbonaria, there he is. Kind of unique. It's green base with brown polyps. Gotta love it. And what do we got over here? Oh yeah, Space Invader Pictinia Rastafari? No. Raja Rampage, of course. Everybody knows a Raja Rampage. Rastafari. Raja Rampage Pictinia. Here he is. Here we go. And definitely got some nice, awesome green golden mouths on them. What can we say? Especially these guys, well, they like a low light, low flow, and anti-social guys. They'll sting just about anything and wipe them out, so they need space around them, at least a couple inches. So he's good in that corner right there. So here's the line now. I put this tape right here, right along there, so get a shot of what that looks like, and the gray going back on that side. So try that out, and I'll see how that works. But aesthetically speaking, there it is. So check out over here, what do we got? Yellow tang nonsense over here, algae bloom. So okay, yellow tangs. Yellow tang. We got the yellow tang band from Hawaii, and you know, I have no problem, you know, if the fish in question or the, you know, if the animal in question is an endangered species, then yeah, I mean, that's fine. You know, I go along completely with a ban of an endangered species, but anything beyond that, I have little to no patience. If it is in fact not an endangered species, then it certainly should be available to be harvested for the hobby or to be eaten or what have you. So that's my 2 cents on that one, guys. Alright, so guess that's it for, I guess that's it. Alright, just check back, see what's going on with this algae bloom on the next time around. Everything's looking okay thus far, but I know that round slime though definitely starts to really irritate any of the corals. It gets on it, you know, it starts burning them up just like crazy on the coral quarantine system over here. Oh, might as well check out while we're here the Australian live rock. That's right, got the Australian live rock in here, still sitting in here. Got the Azure snails. So thus far in here, I have a whole bunch of hair algae. That's right, guys. Look at that. Nice, healthy, flowing, green, luscious hair algae, along with a bunch of brown algae. I've got green slime, I've got red slime. I've got, what else do we want? Absolutely. I got bubble algae. I got coralline algae. I have some strange green algae right here, and I got some interesting orange macroalgae right there, looking pretty scary, unless it's a freaky coral or a sponge. But let's see. I think it's just like this orange algae, and I think it's an orange algae, something. It's probably just next to it something orange too. Probably just some more orange algae too. So that's it, guys. Just couldn't wait. Looking forward to get this. Well, I haven't put anything in here. I haven't taken any of the stuff out. Probably should take some stuff out. I could throw some reef boards and some dehydrated chicken manure in there to get it all messed up, to be completely full of the brown slime, just like my main display, so that the main display will in fact match with my Australian live rock, guys. Alright, so I'll check you guys out on the next update though, to check back to see if this algae bloom is gone or everything didn't make it. Alright guys, happy reefing, bye.